These are 2.1 notes. The distributive property is used to simplify expressions by multiplying an outside term by two or more terms inside the parentheses. I like to say that everybody gets a turn. So the key word up there in that little sentence that you need to remember and keep in mind is multiply. So that just means, like in number 1, I'm just going to say I multiply the outside by everything in the inside. So I multiply A times B, and I get AB. I multiply B times C, and I get AC. That's all. Done. Can't do any more. All right. Let's do this one. Everybody gets a turn. 8 times 1x is 8x. Then there's a plus right here in the middle, so I'm going to put a plus. 8 times 2 is 16. I can't put an 8x and a 16 together, so I'm all done. All right, I'm going to make this a plus negative just to help with some confusion. So 5 times 2x is 10x. 5 times I'm going to put a plus because that's what's in the middle. 5 times negative 4 is negative 20. That is an acceptable answer. You could also just write 10x minus 20. Those two things mean the same exact thing, and either one is right. I'm going to add a 1 right here in front of that x. 2 times negative 1x is negative 2x. 2 times 7, there's a plus in the middle, is positive 14. So, some things we have to remember when we're distributing is that two negatives always make a positive. So when I look at number 5, I have a negative 9 times x. Well, we know that's negative 9x. Negative 9 times 4. So there's a plus in the middle, so I can write plus. Negative 9 times 4 is negative 36. So you can write it like that. That's completely acceptable. If you live in happy, perfect math land, though, you'd actually say negative 9x minus 36 instead of plus negative. It's just one less thing to write. All right, let's go ahead and change that middle to a plus negative. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6x. Negative 2 times negative 10, that's a positive because it's a plus 20. All right, I'm going to sneak a little 1 right there. Negative 1, negative 4 times negative 1 is a 4x. Negative 4, oops, let's make this a plus negative. So we're going to put that plus down, but negative 4 times negative 1, two negatives make a positive, so it's a 4. Let's sneak a 1 in right here. Negative 1 times 5x is negative 5x. Negative 1 times 11, I'm going to put my plus down, is negative 11. I can write it like this, or if you want to live in happy, perfect math land, you just write minus. All right. It does not matter how many terms are inside the parentheses because we know that everybody gets a turn. So the first thing I'm going to do right here is make this a plus negative. All right. Now I'm going to distribute. Negative 3 times 4 is 12. Its last name is x squared. That x squared is just its last name. Don't try to do anything wild and crazy by squaring something in a calculator. Negative, and then I put a plus. Negative 3 times 3 is negative 9x. It's his last name. Negative 3 times negative 8, that would be a positive 24. Now that is a totally acceptable answer. I would also accept 12x squared minus 9x plus 24. Either one of those is fine. All right, this next one, let's go with a plus negative. All right, the 7 takes a turn with the 2, and I get 14 with the last name A. 7 takes a turn with negative 9. That gives me negative 63 with the last name of a B. Put in plus signs. 7 times negative 10C is negative 70C. 7 times 4D is plus 28D. Now that is a completely right answer. If you live in perfect happy math land, you would write 14A minus 63B minus 70C plus 28D. Either way you do it, it's acceptable to me. All right. Thank you. Watch this video. Take notes. Show me your notes.